Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Apex Esports League. I'm JT, and tonight we're bringing you the round 2 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Porsche Cup, and that's seeing us over in the US for Road Atlanta. So we've got 10 minutes of practice, 10 minutes of qualifying, and a 40-minute race. Weather conditions are mostly cloudy. Time of day is the afternoon, and the series does have a 47% fuel cap on the Porsche 911 Cup, meaning they will need to finish out the race by taking a fuel stop. And our results leading into round 2, we have Ricky Hyde leading the championship, followed by Andrew Rushworth and Ryan Carlson in P2, P3. Our results from round 1 were at Le Mans, and it was Ricky Hyde that was on top of the podium, and joining him also in P2, Hamish Curtis, and P3, Andrew Rushworth. And it's going to be a hot, slippery race at Road Atlanta with current track temperatures at 43 degrees. It's a 4-kilometer long track, and it's going to be a fantastic race to see. It's going to be really pushing our drivers through the challenges tonight. So over trackside and see how they're going for the practice. (19.455) being the current quickest time. There's 2.5 minutes left to the practice. Ryan Carlson pushing some good pace out there. Jacob Trainer just under a second away from that time. Jacob having big pace last week for round 1, but having some bad luck for the race. A couple of runs back through the field. Hamish Curtis doing well last week to make podium. So a nice start to the series. Maybe missing a few drivers this week, being the Australia Day long weekend. Happy Australia Day to all our viewers. Ricky Hyde joins us for round 2. Looking to be able to push out that lead for the series after a good, strong round 1. It's a lucky spin to avoid. Minute left to practice. David Simmons is coming back on track. I was wondering why we didn't get to see a car at the start. Well, there's just been some contact there for Brad Hayes. It sounds like a dead engine. Off in the distance there. Not sure who that was. Simmons has got meatball at the moment. Now, practice done. Straight over into 10 minutes of qualifying. So who else we got waiting into the session? So it's like a pretty good field. That's 16 drivers. Like a narrow avoidance there. The drivers to get out on track. Series leader Ricky Hyde getting out a bit later. And Phil Whiteman not yet in the car. Some of the slipperiness getting the best of some drivers there by the sounds of things. Yellow flags there for Martin. Might have just been an off track there though. And some first time laps now. Clifton is sitting in behind here, getting it off to a nice sector. Two pinks. Ryan Bunt a little bit ahead. No, so Clifton is ahead. Hamish Curtis gets a nice lap, as does Mick Clifton. Mick Clifton taking pole, a 120.5. Hamish Curtis a 21. Jeff Arnold in 21s as well. We see you there before. Ryan Bunt in the data. Ryan Carlson doing well in the current lap. Jump on board for a hot lap around as well. Hines has moved up into P2. 20.84. Carlson's current time at 20.92. It's a pole setting time, 19.607. Ryan Bunt just under 8/10 away in P2. Seeing some nice pace and having missed round one. Looking to try and make up some ground tonight. The ones chasing all here tonight though. With some good chance to make up some points. Oh, on a swap then. Ricky Hyde and Hamish Curtis both sneak into P2. Hyde moves down to 4. Bunt up into P2. Lots of movement here. Trainer joins the crew as well. A bit of a spread there in the times. Trainer and Arnold both looking pretty tight in that pace. Should try and cover everyone from before. There's a few minutes left to qualifying. Seeing about 2 or 3 laps. Maybe squeeze a 4th out if they're lucky. A fixed setup though. Always throw them back out with that heavier load. So if they can keep it out there clean for a few, it's probably the better way to do it. Drop that fuel down. Nathan Stacey in the session. Phil Whiteman still not jumped in. He was in the chat before. That's alright. Still in the session at least. So they'll make the race. They're registered for it. They're not going to miss out, even if they do have to start late. Following in their running order at the moment too. Well, Nicholas Martin sneaks up into a spot there, hopping into P8. Just ahead of Mitch Noble. 2/10 away. $19.280, the time to beat still. It's under half a second pace to find for Ryan Bunt. Bunt tidies it up. Car bouncing around, and the driver's finding just how much movement there is in the car in the last week's round. Many drivers only just jumping in the car for the first time before the race, as is tonight, some as well. Ryan Bunt mentioning only just buying the car just before the session. Already putting some nice pace in though. Half a minute to go of qualifying. So final lap for most now. So all drivers are getting a time on the board except for Phil Whiteman, not quite in the car yet. You see a grid start, sorry, a pit lane start here. Bunt and Hyde are done with their qualifying. Carlson still out on track. Jacob Trainer really close to that time now. Less than a 10th away. Track temperature now up to 43 degrees. It's getting hotter. Hamish Curtis also out on track, close to finishing up a lap. Jacob Trainer not too far behind here. No, it mustn't be a good lap, doing a practice pit. Can Trainer take pole here? Oh, very close to a run out. No change. It was a 19.36 being the last lap. So it might have been an improvement there. You'll be able to see some lap time history here. 19.357, so improving. Carlson holding time as well. Not sure if this is giving another timed lap here for Carlson or not. I wonder if he just got across the line. Maybe I'll sneak this one in. No, definitely didn't. Just booted us across. So we'll go take a look at some qualifying results. And round two's results for qualifying of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Porsche Cup. Ryan Carlson takes pole position for 119.280, and closely behind on the grid in P2, Jacob Trainer. Then we have Ryan Bunt, Ricky Hyde, Hamish Curtis, Jeff Arnold, Mick Clifton, Mitch Noble, Andrew Rushworth, Brad Hayes, Nicholas Martin, Jordan Butler, John Wade, Nathan Stacey, David Simmons, and Phil Whiteman. Half the field has grid. Three to grid. Phil Whiteman has grid. Ryan Bunt, Nicholas Martin to grid. And then we'll get lights ready to drop. Full grid.
Green.
And lights go green for round two. Pretty tidy getaway for the field. Nice and clean down through the first corners. Ryan Carlson looking to push away here, but Jacob Trainer's holding on pretty good. See how tight they were in qualifying. This is going to be a pretty good race between the two. Ryan Bunt following up in P3. No contact throughout the course of this opening lap so far. All drivers doing spectacularly well. There's been a little bit of touch. An incident point, it's not contact. There we go, our Trainer on the attack, going to be onto the outside. Inside here, down into the hairpins. Oh, is he going to be able to hold? Too wide. We're going to have a nice run out of the corners though. Nicely put there by Trainer, sneaks into P1. Bunt holding back very tight. Oh, Carlson already on the move here, pushing for some pressure. Front drop backs a little bit. There's a fairly good drop. Oh, and Arnold's been out in a smash. And jump back into that. Rayner looking to pull away here. The rest of the train starting to bunch up here for an attack. Martin on the go here against Noble. Not quite enough. There's a tyre. Might be able to see a similar move here between Martin and Noble. He's going to go for the same pass that Trainer put on. Will Noble hold? Oh, just ahead. It's really going to get him here. Jordan Butler looking to sneak up. Oh, takes that inside line. The car bounces across. Very scary moment. You can see, I think Butler trying to give a little bit more room here. Just realising how close that got. There's some big pace being put through on that Porsche. Love the paintwork on the side of Carlson's car. Hayes closing in. Mick Clifton ahead in P8. Also chasing this battle that we're starting to see here between Butler, Martin and Noble. Oh, smash. Who was that? John Wade. Oh, it's a hard right-hand hit, and I think there's probably some front end too. Oh, this is going to be a tow. Yes, it's a tow. Unfortunate, John. Catch Phil's car as well. Looking good out there in a camo livery. There was a pass too. Carlson getting into the lead. A bit of a gap as well. So it looks like a possible mistake. Yep, by Trainer. I'm surprised if that's a slowdown as well. He's trying to keep the toe here. No. So it's probably a slowdown having to be shaved off. Yeah, you can see the tyre marks there. Very wide. Could have gone much worse. Rushworth and Clinton here, looking for a slingshot. Runs off wide, Clifton. Trying to give the slingshot to the teammate. Two not too far behind here. Good little bit of run with each other here. We might be able to close that in. Series leader Ricky Hyde currently sitting P9. Back from Nicholas Martin. Jordan Butler putting on some pressure for Martin. Noble and Hayes in the pits at the moment. Brad Hayes on the blue flags. It's Carlson, trainer. Hello through. Oh, Hayes, all around he goes. Oh, that would have been a solid hit to the front. Goes for a toe. Unlucky. On approach, end of our first quarter. It's under 8 tenths gap between P1 and P2. Current positions here, points-wise, really looking pretty good for Carlson. Now a bit of a gap ahead. Hyde currently P8 and Rushworth currently P10. Fight forming up between Clifton and Hyde. This will be for P7. That'll be nicely ahead, just in the braking zone. That's Hayes just coming out of the pits after the tow. It's cost a few laps, by the looks of it. Trainer starting to drop back a bit. Bunt, quite the drop. 5.3 back. Given the temperatures out there, they'll be trying to save as much tyre as they can. Track temperature's dropping so as the afternoons progress through. It's cooling off to under 39. We did see 43 at the highest we're monitoring. Butler not yet made the move around Martin. Closing in, looking for an opening here now. Martin's going to have to get on the defensive. Blisteringly quick down through final corner. Butler was having a look there. An unlikely spot for a move. He's starting to position the car in the right spots. Oh, too much. I see a tyre wall. A bit of commentator's curse there, I think, Jordan. Drops back only one spot. That seems to be right to be time to pit now. Use a slower lap. Only very front damage. Hasn't lost too much to get it fixed, and that car will be back up to speed again using the fast repair. Stacey gives the spot to Rushworth. Keep own rhythm there. Nicely done. And Butler's in. This won't be too bad of a setback here. It's going to be recoverable to a good amount. A bit of spacing going on. Some incoming pits very soon. Going to start mixing things up. See how hard they're pushing these cars. Oh, blink for Carlson. That's the first one so far that we've noticed. So hopefully it manages to keep holding out. 19.5, 19.3, 19.1. That looks like the quickest lap. No, I think an 07 by Schreiner. So they're pushing these cars very quick out there. Oh, blink. Might even be me. I've seen a couple there. Let's see what my computer's deciding to do. I've got weather to deal with. Stacey and Rushworth in. Butler. Moves up a couple of spots there. Coming in. Rushworth and Stacey getting their pit done. In a spot where Butler did have to come in. Should be enough to be able to last out the rest of the race for fuel. So a very lucky crash overall. Just seeing how bouncy it was through there. You saw Carlson and Trainer come through. Throwing the cars around. All drivers still in the race. It's good to see. Some unlucky races, but not catastrophic for them. Oh, is that Stacey and Bunt tangled here? Oh no. Back and see what's going on here. Oh, Bunt. Unlucky rolls in front of Stacey's. That was caught up with Simmons. Unlucky. Stacey just coming out of the pits. Oh, we saw both tow. That was a very quick tow. I'm going for one. I'm probably getting service done, yep. Yeah, it's a second stop for Stacey, so didn't need to worry about tyres and/or fuel. And the blue flags moves aside. Well done, Nathan. Mitch Noble. Under blue flags. We have Carlson and Trainer using as a launch on the straight. Simmons in for the pit. It's going to be a close fight just past the halfway point. Simmons runs off to let these two through. Noble trying to hold on and get some tow along here. Currently P9. So our first four drivers not yet having pit, as well as Phil Whiteman. Depending on some tows, how early they were to my data, probably may have to see a couple come in. And John Wade pitting lap 3, Jeff Arnold lap 1. So that'll be a couple of stops. I think Mitch Noble as well. It's only lap 4 stop. Dramas there. Missed that one. Clifton showing some damage to the car. And the blue flags here in P8. Ryan Carlson, Jacob Trainer fly through. Trainer starting to drop back now. Bunched up a little bit before. Oh, just catching a spin, Brad Hayes. Some slippery corners there. The higher temperatures we've seen. Still holding 39. Go through our standings. Was Brad Hayes P16, Nathan Stacey P15. We got David Simmons, John Wade, Ryan Bunt P12, having a nice little run towards the pointy end. Phil Whiteman, our top 10. Jeff Arnold P10. Mitch Noble. We do have Nicholas Martin pitting now on position 4. We've got Mick Clifton. Andrew Rushworth. Jordan Butler. In the top 5, which will quickly change. No, Nicholas Martin just out of the pits. Peeps P5. Over to Ricky Hyde. Top 3. With P3, Hamish Curtis. Jacob Trainer. And race leader, Ryan Carlson. Just over 15 minutes left. Oh, I'm pretty sure that car was only on the back wheels. It was absolutely pushing it. Stacey in, getting the 4th stop out of the way. Lucky to make a couple of journeys in, or a few, I should say. Jeff Arnold in, as is Hamish Curtis. Don't think there'd be many laps left in this before having to come in for fuel. It's going to be follow the leader, I would assume, between these two at the moment. Doesn't probably not want to give any clean air to Trainer. To hold this out as long as possible, I would assume. Released. Rushforth starting to look for an opportunity to get around Butler. Shoots out, not going to have inside advantage to the braking zone. Will Butler fight here? Oh, he's going to fight close as well. Just sneaks in. Nicely held. Our race leaders in now. There'll be all drivers getting their stops done, other than Phil Whiteman. They coming in. No, not yet. Still enough juice to keep going. In P10. Carlson gets underway first. Prainer's still going. So that's probably its tyres difference. There's about 11 minutes left on the clock. Tyres make a difference here. Oh, big skips. Yeah, definitely think it's probably tyres. Probably a little bit green out there. Couple-second gap between P3, P4. Seeing Curtis and Hyde. See a position change here. Oval Clifton closing in. Oh, very good run. It's going to be a pass through the final corner. Oval goes for a swap back. Fought well there. Another attempt needed now for Clifton. Hayes and Simmons. Hayes gets the pass done. Moves a P14. Oh, Stacey's had to go back to the pits. That's a tow as well. Our last quarter of the race now. About 8 minutes to go. Currently lap 24. Maybe 6-7 laps remaining at the moment. on a tangle. Slippery. Oh, it's a contact from behind. Arnold just gets away from it. There's a slip in front. I think Clifton's redressing here, potentially. Yeah, he's trying not to lose speed and give the spot back. Well done, Mick. Both continue on to keep at the battle. Butler P6, Rushworth P7. Noble P8. See that car slipping across. It's constantly working that car throughout the corner. Big gap now with only 4.5 minutes remaining. Oh, it's a big run. Pushing that Porsche. Trainer having a longer stop. About 6 seconds is the gap. Almost 7 in pit time. All up with pit journey time. Only difference of just about 6 seconds flat. Noble in. Black flags for Simmons and Stacey. Sure, for Stacey it may have been a entry. Doesn't look like there's been too many incidents. Simmons the drive through. 17 points will force the drive-through pit penalty. Jordan Butler now with one as well. A couple of laps to serve them. You know, they're in the pits now. Carlson pushing ahead now. 1 minute 10 left on the clock. We've been seeing 1 minute 20 flat last lap for Carlson. The 19 for Trainer, so I'm pretty sure that'd be the fresher tyres. This will be white flag. David Simmons under blue flags. Carlson slips through. Pushing out a nice gap. Half a lap remaining. Clifton and Rushworth fighting out for P6. They'll get another time around. Carlson's coming up behind them. And a couple of corners to go. Carlson flies across for the checkered flag to take P1. 6 seconds behind Jacob Trainer. Ricky Hyde to make podium. Still do well. The series lead here. Big comeback. Was down further in the pack earlier in the race. Hamish Curtis not too far behind from podium in P4. Nicholas Martin flies home P5. Rushworth and Clifton still at it. Will Clifton go for a spot? No. Need some cars blowing up. Nice and close behind Rushworth and Clifton. We had Noble and Butler P8, P9. Ryan Bunt into P10. That's all drivers now crossing the line. Able to go get some race results for us. And our race results for round 2 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Porsche Cup at Road Atlanta Full Course. Our race winner is Ryan Carlson, and also on the podium in P2, Jacob Trainer, and P3 is Ricky Hyde. And the rest of our standings is then Hamish Curtis, Nicholas Martin, Andrew Rushworth, Mick Clifton, Jordan Butler, Ryan Bunt, Mitch Noble, Jeff Arnold, Phil Whiteman, John Wade, Brad Hayes, David Simmons, and Nathan Stacey. That's no retirement, so all drivers finishing up the race. Well done to all. Jump over and grab our drivers in for a chat. Congratulations, guys. Yep, I think you're on mute here. I better unmute you. Not working for us. Hang on. You guys hear me? Seems to have muted us in everything. We can't unmute it. It's rather weird. We'll just have to jump up into paddock and move.
Well, that went well, didn't it?
Something going weird there.
There we go.
You muted in all of them. some
that
Discord issues. But congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
That looked like a pretty hard race out there.
Oh, I was sweating until we went into the pits. I tell you what, it was good. It was good fun.
Yeah, what happened there, Jacob? Tyres?
I opted to take the front left tyre, and I realised when he drove out of pit lane that the tyres started being put on after the fuel was put in.
Ah, lucky.
Classic strategy blunder.
I mean, I haven't done a pit stop in these cars at all, except for last week, and I didn't take tyres there because Le Mans doesn't really use many tyres. So
No, it's like taking it's like taking tyres on Daytona at Le Mans.
yeah, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, unlucky. You had some good lap times in the back end at least, though.
Yeah, somewhat. I think that extra tyre helped a little bit, but not a lot. But I didn't catch up.
Yeah, not enough from that 6-second loss in the end for the pit stop. It was total journey time 6 seconds difference for you. So costly there.
Yeah, not ideal.
It's all right, not too bad. At least getting back from your bad luck last week anyway to be able to jump up on the podium. So well done.
Thank you. It's good feeling being back up here after whatever that was last week.
Yeah, after spending the whole season up last season.
Yeah, doing well.
No. We don't. No, that was a fluke.
No, it was a good car choice. That's what that was.
So now that we're all in the Porsches, do you think it's a good car choice?
No, I'd rather be in the Mustang.
And
But
congrats,
I'd be
Ricky.
slower in the Mustang.
Sorry. You had a pretty good race out there too, Ricky.
Yes, just listening in. This track shows the truth of any driver, and I think these two guys did an amazing job. They were well out ahead. So I'm guessing they're going to get like extra kgs for the next round.
You wish, mate.
Had a good race. Had a very good race, but I have to apologise to Mick and the boys. I missed my braking point on lap 1 and unfortunately took a couple of the brothers out.
No.
Apologies. But I'll take the podium.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, 'cause I saw you back towards amongst the field for a good while, and then you made your way back up the P3. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I was happy to just turn laps, but man, it was fun. It was an entertaining race. There was a lot of happening throughout all the laps, and it's just good battles everywhere. I got the pleasure of seeing quite a few. It's just good battles.
Yeah, there was a lot of good battles out there. It was very tight for most of the race, and very clean at the start as well. That first lap was pretty tidy.
Yeah, it was those first few corners, as you know, and then going through the S's, you got to expect some sort of carnage. No, we all got through. Unfortunately, it was me who got it at the last chicane towards the end of the lap, but everyone got back on there and just put the head down, got the laps in. Special mention to mixed team colliding with each other, doing a Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. That was great to see.
He just turned in on me, man.
I get front row seats to a lot of these things. It's a pleasure.
And he's
Got to call you Bradbury for getting up on the podium because everyone else crashed in front of you.
Yep, I'll take it.
Fair enough.
Did I not say on lap 1, lap 2 to everyone, just stay in there. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Yeah.
It definitely paid off.
Like that.
And he's had
another bloody good race.
Yeah, it was good. And he's had a good run up there at the front too, Ryan and Jacob. It was a pretty tight for
that
good portion of it.
Really enjoyable. My whole goal for that first stint was to just try and keep with Ryan, but also try and just lift off, save my tyres, blah, 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 blah. And then it turns out that all went to waste.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
Yeah, I was feeling like that last race. I spent the whole first stint at half throttle on the Mulsanne behind, I think it was Anthony. I can't remember. But yeah, then I still went into the pits and put on more fuel than everyone else.
Yeah, my fuel calculator's weird. It's not very accurate, but oh well.
Wing it, mate. Just wing it.
Did you need to take much?
I'll put in 23
It's
litres.
like 20, 25 liters.
Yeah, half tank roughly.
Yeah. My calculator is weird. It's like, hey, you got this amount that you need to get to the end. So just to be safe, I'll probably go like a liter extra, you know, whatever. And then I pit, and then the leader pits. And then it's like, all right, you got about 5 laps of like 5 liters extra. Like, what? It's really weird. I get it.
Is it
I
tight
just
for you
wing it.
finishing up, or
No,
I missed that, what was that?
fine.
what was your fuel like? Did it get pretty tight towards the end of it?
2 liters.
Oh, that's alright.
Yeah, no, not for
That's
me.
a
It
healthy
was pretty,
margin.
pretty easy. Had a couple of
I
laps
can't
at the
even
end.
remember what I got. Can't say it's out of the race. We'll find out later anyway. But I think I'm putting an extra lap or 2 margin in.
Yep.
You never know when you cross the line.
Yeah, for the timed race, it can give you a fair bit extra to do sometimes, just depending on where you cross over.
Yeah, like the boys at the end of the race. Did you see them pull over for me before I got to the line on the final lap?
No,
'Cause they had you didn't see that?
They were
pulled
running
over
out.
because they couldn't do another lap. He had half a litre
Oh,
of fuel
no.
left by the time I got to him.
unlucky. Yeah, it makes it tough. Yeah, it's when it catches
Man,
you
if
out.
only they got in your way and held you up. I could have caught up just a little bit more.
They would have had to turn me at that point, mate. Even if they turned me and I hit the wall, I might have still gotten to the finish line before you got there.
It would have been close, that's for sure.
It would have been very close.
Yeah.
I'll hold out hope though. 8 seconds is a decent margin,
Yeah, done well.
unless, of course, the engine goes.
Yeah, you put them on the poppet, and especially that far at the back end. So
No.
very well done. Finished up with a nice result, and it'll be pretty good for points to be able to catch up too. So we got a bit of change there. But looking good for you, Ricky, for series lead.
Nah, we'll wait and see. Wait for the penalty on lap 1.
Oh, yep.
Let's just wait.
All pending. Yeah, well, it was fantastic to see us out there. You did a fantastic job. And then it'll be another tough one next week at Monza as well. It'll be good in these cars.
Yay, more drafting.
Dang it.
You win it in turn 1.
Yeah, that's what they say, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm preferring a massive crash.
Gonna be good in officials.
Oh, yeah. It's always an interesting one when you get an official there.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yep, that's it. Well, congratulations, guys, and we'll throw over for shout-outs. Over to you first, Ryan.
First and foremost, thank you. Wouldn't be driving tonight without you putting on the show. So, thanks for putting in all your hard work and time to get it organised. It's always a bit of fun. And thanks for Power Wheels Racing and all of their sponsors, and Bruce, bloody champion, coolest Indian I know, and has always helped me and trying to get me better. And he's getting me onto American Truck Sim, so that's the I'm practicing for next week. So yeah, it's always a bit of fun. Thank you.
Awesome. Cheers, Ryan. Over to you, Jacob.
Yeah, first off, massive thank you, obviously, to you, JT, for putting this on every single week, week in, week out. In the 2 weeks I've done so far, even though the races have not gone my way purely by my own fault, they have been incredibly fun. I've had a lot of fun, personally, especially over the last few seasons in here. Also, Team SRB, massive shout out, especially Mitch, although the moving around a little bit to try and help me, it wasn't really ideal. He didn't really get in my way or Ryan's way too much, but he did what he could to help me, and I appreciate that. Shout out to SRB sponsors, Simbrain, Asolithy, Sim Racing, also, yeah, YCR, TSLC, and yeah, I think that's it, really.
Awesome. Thanks, Jacob. Over to you, Ricky.
Just want to say a big shout out to Stanny Mechanical. My teammate was supposed to be here tonight, but he couldn't be. Do you know why? Because he works at Standard Mechanical as his business. So you can rely on Standard Mechanical to pick your car first over racing sim cars. Mate, JT, thanks for Apex. It's awesome. It's been quite a few years now since you've been running this, and hopefully many years to come. Thank you.
Cheers, Ricky. Well, congratulations, guys. It was good to see us up there and take the podium for round 2, and good luck with next week.
Thank you. It was good to drive for you.
Thank you.
Right, cheers, guys.
See you.
Bye. Have a good time.
There we have our podium finishes with Ryan Carlson taking the race win for round 2. On the podium, P2 Jacob Trainer and P3 Ricky Hyde. Up next week is round 3, and we are at Monza GP for round 3. It's going to be a fantastic one to see. So if you haven't done so already, do hit the follow button, and then you'll be notified when we go live for round 3 at 8:05 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time next Monday night. And a big thank you for tuning in, and also to our partners and sponsors, Pagnian Advanced Simulation, Next Level Racing, Vive, Dubby, Fanatic, Razor, Stump Grinding Central Coast, and Chubby Buns Burgers. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll hope to see you next week.